Russ Edens takes his dogs on a walk at the flight park in Draper daily. Usually they can see a beautiful valley view, but this morning they were greeted by a layer of hazy inversion and clouds of fog.
Obviously there's an inversion here in the winter. It's just something you have to deal with. Today it's especially foggy.
As Edens watched the fog from above, he recalled the many times in the past he had to drive through dense fog to get to work, an experience many had Monday morning.
When I was working, I worked up by the airport, and it's just something you have to deal with. The visibility is not as great, and you can just see a few cars in front of you, and so not only do you need to be careful about those in front of you, but also keep in mind the people behind you.
Fog is high impact weather because it's heavily influence the aviation, so especially aircraft and also the ground transportation.
Dr. Zhao Zhepu and Ismail Gutepe study fog, specifically ice fog that occurs in mountainous and Arctic regions.
Usually you can see the frost on the trees and plants and the grass. Then you can see if the visibility low, this is related to ice fog.
Hu and Gutepe say fog is challenging to forecast, but inversion can create the perfect conditions for ice fog to develop.
Currently in the valleys also you have the sources of the aerosols. You know, the cars, the factories, they create the aerosols, and they combine together with the vapor, they can create a heavy fog condition in the valleys.
When the inversion happens, we don't necessarily see the fog always. So it's just the inversion is one of the conditions may make the fog happen.
Fog in Utah isn't uncommon. In fact, University of Utah research associate Rebecca Beal says Utah has a few fog-prone valleys.
Heber's one, Cache Valley's one, Bear River's one, Salt Lake to some extent, and all of those have really different underlying conditions.
So as we head further into winter, Beal says we can expect more foggy days.
Not maybe as widespread as this, but just with, snowfall eventually picking up, hopefully, more moisture, more cold temperatures. That's the underlying conditions for fog.
Darian DeBrule, Fox 13 News, Utah.